Hi everybody, I'm Jack and this is Raw Tropical Living. Thanks for joining me today. I'm just wrapping up a few last minute things here, getting ready for my guests to arrive. Got out to the market again early this morning to do another little run and came back and thought I would do a video on Rambutan. Or I should have put, I knew people wouldn't know the name it's called by down here, so I put Rambutan first, but it is definitely not Rambutan here in Costa Rica. They call them Mamon Chinos here in Costa Rica. So, but same fruit, looks the same. I don't know. It's a single seed. It just fruits one time a year here in Costa Rica. It just has a shorter season than what I was to understand it is in other places in the world. Generally, you will see the fruit from about July to September. So I'm hoping like we're kind of in the peak of it right now. I found a couple of good bags last week when I went to the farmer's market here in Alajuela, or here in Alajuela. Alajuela is the closest little city to where I'm living. It's about a 10-minute bus ride to the market. So I got a whole bunch of Mamon Chinos the other day. Nice big red ones. And I mean, they're cheap. They're cheap down here. They cost me, I got a bag like this size for $3. I forget how much was in there, but I mean, they're super cheap right now. And you know what, to be honest, I've never eaten these a whole lot down here, even after I went raw vegan, because I'm lazy when it comes to my food. I'm lazy when it comes to my fruit. And these things, you know, I always and that's cool if people tell me a lot of times, you know, I cut things a lot. I peel things a lot because I eat a lot. I don't like to be sitting there, you know, fumbling over, opening. And these are openable like this. I mean, you just get a thumbnail in there and you can kind of work it over, but it's slow eating. So, and I was also kind of wanting to get some that I was afraid might turn on me. So I've got a whole bunch of these in here like this. And this is how I like to do it. And this is how I'm going to eat a whole bunch of these things is I prepare a bunch of them, put them in the fridge, let them get a little cold, and then they're ready to go. And then there's not that constant tick, 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 tick back and forth. All I got to do is just pop one in my mouth. Now what I like to do, and like I did with this one here, yeah, you can do it with your thumb and whatever, but like I say, I just like to sit down to a nice bowl of it. I don't want it to like open, you know, all that kind of stuff. So I take my knife and I cut it all the way around like that in half. And then you just basically pop it on out. It's real easy like that. A couple of health benefits of Rambutan I didn't know about. I just thought I would look that up just kind of as some little fun facts. They're rich in calcium, phosphorus, and iron. Who knew? High in vitamin C content. They help eliminate free radicals, work as an antioxidant. And the phosphorus in the Rambutan helps in removing waste from the kidneys. So yeah, who knew? You know, all I know is it's a nice tropical fruit. The closest I can say is it tastes kind of like a grape. With a little seed in the middle. But it's good. I mean, it's subtle. It's not a mango. I'm starting to find out, I'm kind of like, you know, there's a lot of animals in the wild that they tend to, I guess because of location or they have certain trees around them, they will just eat, you know, especially they'll eat the same fruits or they'll eat big amounts of one fruit. I'm kind of like that. I like to get into fruits that I can just eat a ton of. Mango is something that I can just eat my fill of. So I do have my specific fruits, but the Rambutan's good. It's good, and I'm going to continue to get some while the season is here because one thing, like I said, that's most important is they're very abundant and they're very cheap all over the place. In fact, I don't know, the Playa Jaco, where I was living at the beach, has gotten even a little bit more touristy, and it's not as much the small town as it used to be because you don't see some of the things. You don't tend to see anymore, like it's hustle bustle there, a lot of business going on downtown. You don't see the trucks parked in town like used to. In a lot of smaller towns and in a lot of areas, you'll see trucks downtown and the bed will just be filled with Rambutan, or during strawberry season, you'll see people with just truck beds full of strawberries. So yeah, I'm gonna take advantage here for the next however much, 6 weeks, 8 weeks, whatever. I imagine it'll kind of last towards until about the 1st of October, but we'll see. But yeah, I'm definitely going to pick up some more when I go to the market. Hopefully going to late afternoon farmer's market tomorrow, weather holding out, and I will definitely be getting some more rambutan when I go there. Because like I say, for right now, for the price, it's just, they're almost giving them away. When he told me how much the bag was, I mean, my Spanish isn't great, but it's decent, it's passable, and I had to do a double take. I'm like, huh? Really? That's all you want for it? So anyhow, hope you enjoyed this one today. Hope you loved seeing the beautiful rambutan. I hope you can get it where you are. If you're in the tropics, definitely. I will say this, I'm not sure, it's kind of like some fruits that's cool when you're here. I'm not sure I'd go to an Asian market, or I'm not sure I'd pay an exorbitant amount of money in the States or somewhere just for the novelty of having it there, where you can have a few, but you couldn't really like set in and work down a whole bag. I mean, you know, I could sit and eat, I could eat that whole bag for, I couldn't, because it'd take me forever to eat that whole bag for $3. But I guess what I'm getting at is, it's a good fruit. I like it a lot, but it's a good cheap fruit, and it's a good fruit because of its abundance and how cheap it is. As a specialty item, I wouldn't buy it in the States unless it was somehow super cheap there. It's kind of like the dragon fruits and other things. I see people paying crazy prices, and I've done it once before too, just not knowing exactly or thinking I'd get a better dragon fruit. Dragon fruit's one of those, it's cool, it's exotic, and I'll eat one if it's offered to me, and I'll buy one if it's super cheap and I'm down here and I'm getting the right place, but I'm not gonna spend a lot of money on a dragon fruit because, quite frankly, it's a dragon fruit and it's not a mango. But these rambutan are pretty darn good. So anyhow, just sharing a little bit of our seasonal fruit here in Costa Rica. I hope you liked it. If you like it, give me a thumbs up. Hope you'll subscribe to the channel, and I hope you are having an awesome week. Love you guys. Peace.